Well, the recent storms that we've seen across the state have helped with fire restrictions, but the risk of wildfire is still high as we head into the very popular holiday weekend. Steve Lipsher, Community Resource Officer with Summit Fire and EMS, joins us this morning to talk about what you need to know before you go. Good morning to you, Steve. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So you've got to be getting ready for the crowds, obviously, this weekend, popular weekend to head to the high country. What would you like them to know about the safety precautions right now?
Well, for starters, we do have fire restrictions in place here in Summit County and throughout the White River National Forest. Although we've had good rainfall this week, our county commissioners and the supervisors for the White River National Forest jointly have agreed to keep the fire restrictions in place. Quite frankly, it's as much a function of our crowds as it is the risk of a wildfire breaking out right now with wet fuels. We just know that when we have more people in the backcountry, we have the greater likelihood of wildfires inadvertently being started.
So, and just because of the rain, it doesn't mean that the fire danger is gone. What are some of the factors that you look at as you implement fire restrictions?
Yeah, that's a great question. First of all, we actually have wildfires 12 months of the year up here, depending on circumstances. So the first thing that we always look at are fuel moisture levels, understanding how much water those big trees have absorbed, how much water there is in the grasses and in the sage and other shrubs as well. That's a big determining factor as to how likely vegetation is to catch fire and spread fire. And then we look at other things like the weather forecast, both very short term and intermediate in terms of, are we going into a drying trend? Are we in an extended drought as we are right now? And then a third thing, and it's a kind of the art part of the science, which is trying to anticipate the human component in all of this, the social component. And if we have a lot of people in the area, as I said, we just know that increases the likelihood of inadvertent fire starts.
What are some of the fire restrictions right now? And of course, 4th of July, everybody's thinking fireworks displays. What options are there to celebrate safely?
Right now, we in Summit County are in stage 2 fire restrictions, which means no open fires. That's the simplest way of putting it. You can't have campfires in the backcountry. You can't even have them on private property right now, even under our permit system. And fireworks, that anything that goes up in the air or explodes, always are illegal here in Summit County and in the White River National Forest. So they are just always prohibited. We are on a heightened alert right now because of the potential for wildfires. So our tolerance for people who may be inclined to shoot off fireworks is not very high. There are plenty of other ways of celebrating the 4th of July without having fireworks, and we all love those spectacular municipal fireworks shows, but we encourage people to come on out here. You can camp without a campfire, you can hike, you can bike, you can hop out onto the reservoir, you can participate and attend the parades in the various communities, have cookouts on gas-fired grills, not charcoal ones. There are options. You just need to make it be the celebration that you want it to be without fireworks and without a fire.
Certainly. We need everyone to be mindful as they celebrate. Steve Lipsher with Summit County Fire and EMS, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
I appreciate you helping us get out the word.